I mean, you can't just say to me, Judge, it's too much money. You're not giving me a reason to say he overcharged you. You're not giving me a reason to say anything about the installment payment order because I don't know anything about it. I don't know how much you make. I don't know where you work.
Welcome to Bench Scope USA.
Mr. Lampkin, your appearance?
Brent Lampkin on behalf of Nichols and Ebert, PC.
Ma'am, your name?
Samantha Duclos.
Any resolution?
Not yet. I know we have discussed the potential of settlement, but I left it with Ms. Duclos, and I have not heard back from her since we last spoke about settlement.
Ma'am?
No, Your Honor, we haven't. He offered.
I don't need to know.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't really need to know what he offered. Are you close to accepting it or not?
I am not able to accept the conditions.
And because you don't owe the debt or because you can't afford to pay at the rate he wants you to?
The latter, yes, Your Honor.
So here's what could happen today. If you agree, and I don't care what you do. I can give you dates, we can set up the trial, but if you agree that you owe the debt, it doesn't make any sense to fight it. There's two prongs of every lawsuit, essentially. One is whether or not the debt is owed, and two is ability to pay. So if you guys wanted to agree to a consent judgment on the total amount or whatever it is, including costs and attorney fees, I'll be happy to swear you to an oath today, and I'll determine how much you can afford to pay on a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly basis. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does, Your Honor.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to set it for trial?
My concern was the amount as well. I did question it with them, and that was where everything kind of started to happen. I questioned the amount with Mr. Eberth, who was my attorney at the time. And he said he would look everything over and get back to me. And that's kind of where we left that. So I didn't get a settlement offer from him.
Well, can I interject here? I want to bring
Of course.
something up with you. Mr. Eberth is our court management counsel.
Okay.
In past budgets, he's the treasurer of Brownstown. I know Mr. Eberth. I want to disclose that. It's not going to make one difference to me as to whether or not it's Mike Eberth or whoever else in the world. I'm not going to treat him worse. I'm not going to treat him better. I'm not going to treat you worse. I'm not going to treat you better. But I want to disclose that. And if you have any questions regarding my relationship with him, you can ask me questions.
Okay.
Do you want to ask me any questions?
No, I have absolutely no issues with Mr. Eberth. He was a great attorney.
No, I just want to make sure that you don't have a problem with me handling the case, man.
No, if there's no biases, I have no issues.
Okay. Okay, so tell me how far you guys are apart. Maybe I can help you. If I can't, I shouldn't really be getting involved in settlement negotiations a lot on a bench trial. To be honest with you, I don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys are real close, maybe I can help. If not, fine. I'll just set up the trial. Do you agree that he did the work that he charged you for?
I was not sure of that aspect of it. I was concerned that in 2 months, my balance had accumulated almost $7,000. So I was just like caught off guard with that. And so when I
Divorce
reached out,
is finalized now, right, ma'am?
yes,
You have
everything's
children?
done. Yes, there were children.
Okay. But I mean, do you have any questions about whether or not he did the work?
Um,
We're happy to try the case, Your Honor, if she wants to do that. And we'll stand by our work. Mr. Eberth will testify. There also was communication with her a year ago about resolving the balance, and she was supposed to get back to him. He had text messages that he supplied to me and I gave to her to prove that he was in communication with her. Probably just can't afford to pay it. So now she's questioning charges, and I understand that position, but we're happy to just present that to the court if she
So, ma'am, it really is very simple. You can either tell me, Judge, I just want to go to trial. I want them to prove what the fees were, that they were reasonable and necessary to the handling of my case. And, or you can say, you know what, I agree with the amount that they're seeking, and I want to just cover the issue of an installment payment order. It's up to you.
Um,
I don't want to put you into bankruptcy, but they
right,
do have the right to have their money paid.
right.
And so you tell me what you want. It's entirely up to you.
My only concern was the large increase, and it caught me off guard. And I actually reached out to Mr. Eberth first.
Ma'am, if you don't want to settle this, you don't have to settle this. I can just set it for trial if that's what you guys want me to do. It does not matter to me. I'm not trying to pressure you into settling, not settling. I could care less. So I can't resolve that right now. If you think there's an issue that maybe you were overcharged, we'll just set it for trial. If you want discovery, that is the exchange of information, I'll be happy to give you dates on that. Uh, Whatever you guys want to do, it's up to you.
Well, I was looking for more of a settlement amount than, because I can't afford to pay the rate he was asking for.
You signed a retainer agreement at that though, right? Did you not, didn't you, or did you not sign a retainer agreement?
I did.
You had to think about that before you sign the agreement. I mean, I know lawyers are expensive, but there's a lot of hidden costs. You know, they're paying secretaries and all these other, yeah, office rent, malpractice insurance, postage, phone bills, you name it. There's a lot to that, but
Your Honor, this was not a simple matter. It got very complicated, and there were they had reconciled at one point, refiled again, had a pretty extensive mediation. There's a lot of things that we would be
what
presenting.
was his total fee?
Yes.
How much was his total fee?
Oh, his total fee. I don't know that offhand. I do know the outstanding balance, but
Which is,
which is over $9,000 at this point.
was there a lot of court hearings regarding maybe custody issues or something similar, ma'am?
The final two invoices were for mediation. We had mediation one time, and that was the 6,400. That's why I was caught off guard for.
Paying the lawyers. How much did the lawyer get paid? You know, the mediating the case.
We paid the mediator on our own.
Okay. How many hours did he include for mediation, Mr. Eberth or his partner or whoever?
I believe it was 2.5 hours, 3 hours, around there.
That's
Yep.
not much.
But he and I paid the mediator directly. I didn't have Mr. Ebert pay the mediator.
As Your Honor probably knows, it's not just the attending mediation and showing up for a couple hours to talk.
Preparing. Preparing for it.
Right.
Lots of that. And there's lots of communication we send out monthly statements, Your Honor, that detail everything that we're doing on a file. And she would receive these every single month. And
Tell me what you want to do, ma'am. Do you want me just to set it for trial?
I don't personally want to go to trial, but I cannot afford the terms that he was looking for. I can't afford the monthly rate he was.
So that's why I said I would come in. If you agree that you owe the debt, you two can agree to a consent judgment in that amount. I can have a hearing right now for installment payments. I will ask you questions. You can testify. He will ask you questions. I'll determine how much you can afford to pay on either a weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly loan or installment payment plan. And that's fine. We'll continue that now. If not, I'll just set it for trial. Whatever you want. I mean, you can't just say to me, Judge, it's too much money. You're not giving me a reason to say he overcharged you. You're not giving me a reason to say anything about the installment payment order because I don't know anything about it. I don't know how much you make. I don't know where you work. I don't know how many expenses you have. So let's take one thing at a time. Do you want a trial or do you want to settle at the rate Mr. Lampkin agreed to? And I'm talking about the amount that he agreed, not the installment payment amount. I
Okay.
can handle that separately.
I think I was just in the mental space of Mr. Eberth coming to me with a settlement amount because of the amount. So accepting the amount is difficult.
I'll just set it for trial. Do you guys want discovery or not?
Short period. I don't know that we need much, but maybe it might help to know some more financial information for that portion of the trial regarding ability to pay once we determine what what the balance will be.
Give you guys until July 18th to conduct discovery. There will be no ADM. Witness lists in this case are due on June the 18th. Nobody demanded a jury trial, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to set the trial again for August 24th. That'll be at 10:30 in the morning. At 10:30 in the morning. Nobody has to file a trial brief. If you choose to file one, you have to file and exchange it not later than 7 days before the trial date. No voir dire questions, no jury instruction questions. I think that should cover it. Let me just see here. Do you have any questions of me, ma'am? I'm going to send out this pre-trial order. You guys should have it next week.
Yes, Your Honor. What was the July 18th date?
That's the discovery cutoff. If you want to conduct discovery, you have until July 18th. So if they have documents you might want to see that would bolster your case or complete their case for attorney fees, then you can go ahead and submit that. Whether it's discovery for documents, interrogatories, depositions, it does not matter. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck to you both. Thank you very much. City of Dearborn versus Anthony Hall versus Top Speed Performance and Repair. And then I have a counterclaim, Top Speed Performance and Repair versus Anthony Hall. Your name? What's your name, ma'am?
Yeah.
And what? What is your relationship with Mr. Hall? Congratulations. Did you talk to these guys?
Yes, I was supposed to be here today, but they're on Zoom.
Why are they on Zoom?
I don't.
I'm on Zoom because currently myself and my son are recovering from being sick. I didn't want to come in and risk getting anyone else sick.
I thought I told you guys you had to be here in person. Didn't I say
Yeah.
that? Am I wrong?
I actually have on a sticky note when I went to go and submit the copies of my forms that day. I believe it was one of your clerks that gave me the Zoom meeting and said that it was okay that I did by Zoom as well.
Did it?
I'm
I
sorry.
wrote in person. I don't write in person unless they tell me you have to come in person.
No, I do have the sticky note in her handwriting.
I don't care what she said. I'm telling you what I said, and I said in person. I didn't say you could appear by Zoom. If I'd have said Zoom, you could appear by Zoom, I would have written it down. So you're sick with what?
The flu. No, it just didn't want to be super contagious around everybody, and plus Bobby Kelly.
And you are here for Top Speed Performance?
I am. I'm the owner.
You were here before, right?
I was. Yes, I was there in person.
Didn't you have somebody else with you?
I did. He was unable to come today. For what
Did
reason?
you bring who you
Unbeknownst to me.
guys need to bring to prove your case? I mean, listen to me.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Slow down a second. Is she a licensed mechanic?
No, she talked to him over the phone. So he can guarantee what he said.
Did
Uh,
you?
I had one.
Hang on. So he didn't swap out all the components?
So what happened is,
Just tell me briefly, because I don't even know if I'm going to.
so I was paying him to swap.
How much did you pay?
I didn't pay yet, but we were supposed to get $5,000. But he did not do the job.
Why are you suing him for 7,000 if he did something?
Gave him 2 months. One order was a fully built body, which is here to be fit on. The other order came out of my shop.
All right, hang on a second. Did you call the court and tell us you were sick?
I tried to get through, but I couldn't. I could not. I didn't know what.
Call. Who'd you call?
I called Woodhaven. I just Googled Woodhaven District Court and tried to get through.
What do you mean? And what?
It was 9 o'clock this morning. If
You
need be,
check-
Judge, I have no problem. If you're okay with adjourning for a week or so,
I know,
I'll come
but
in
Mr.
person.
Kelly, here's the problem. Maybe they drove from Detroit. We
Well,
have.
I live in
Please
Dearborn
don't
Heights
interrupt me.
myself.
That's why do people think? I don't know why. It must just to say, please interrupt me. Boy,
Sorry, excuse me.
Kelly. There's no way that we blocked your phone.
Well, I'm not stating
There,
that.
don't. You didn't call at 9 o'clock. Don't make it sound like you're trying to get through to the White House here. We answer the phones. You tell me what phone number you called. You put it up there right now. You called on your cell phone, right?
No, I called from my wife's phone.
All right, go get this, and I'll take a look.
She's not currently here.
You
She's at
didn't
work.
call, did you, Mr. Kelly?
I did, Your Honor. I did.
Who'd
call.
you talk to?
I didn't talk to anyone.
What number did you call?
I would have to Google it. Like I said, I Googled the
No.
phone number.
You have your phone.
Yes.
Why don't you right now go online and call your wife? Well, I'll stay right here. Call your wife and find out what phone number she called, or you called on her phone. She can read it back to you, right? We all want to do that. Right? You didn't call, did you, Mr. Kelly?
I did
wanna
call,
say-
Your Honor.
You did? We just didn't answer the phone?
Well, I don't know if what it was. I'm an Android person. I have an iPhone now, and every time I try to make a call, it's blanked. I call back, there's no sound.
Did
So
the
that's
phone
my
ring?
issue.
Did the phone
No.
ring?
It did not ring. It was just silent.
We didn't have any problem with our phones this morning, did we?
I don't think it was a problem with your side. I think it's my side.
No, Your Honor, not that I'm
You
aware
didn't
of.
call, did you, Mr. Kelly?
Your Honor, I did call.
Do I have to have you call your wife while I'm on here and find out whether or not you called?
I mean, my wife can, if you need be. But what I'm saying, Your Honor, is like I said, if you want to, if this is a thing, I don't have a problem adjourning and coming in.
Adjourn it
person
for
if
you
I'm
for
sick.
2 weeks. You're going to pay them costs. You can pay him costs of $150 because you should have at least called where we could have called and told him. And then he wouldn't have to drive from Detroit. I wouldn't want to drive from Detroit or Monroe or any other place that's a half an hour away. That's an hour portal to portal. Why would he want to waste his time doing that?
Well, if I wasn't sick, I'd have been there. You know,
Sure.
I'm not.
Sure. Case adjourned 2 weeks. Defendant to pay $150 in costs to plaintiff at his address at 10426 Aurora in Detroit. That's it, right? Right? 48204. You're going to send it there. You have that address?
I do. I have it. If it's accurate on his paperwork, I have that.
You're going to send it by May the 27th. He needs to receive it by May the 27th. We'll reset this for June the 1st, Jen,
Yes, Your Honor, at 10 o'clock.
at 10 o'clock. Okay?
Okay, check okay.
Yeah, check's okay. Just make sure it clears. It's not